Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. April at risk. Emmerdale teen to face terrifying confrontation alone. Emmerdale's April Windsor has a knife pulled on her in dramatic scenes next week. The shocking incident occurs as she attempts to deliver illegal drugs on behalf of her boyfriend, Dylan Penders. April is shaken to the core. She only wants to help Dylan, but by doing so, she finds herself in a situation that could cost her life, our Emmerdale insider explains. After arriving at the car park on her own, a menacing man turns up out of nowhere and demands that she hand over the goods. April is reluctant to give in, but there's no other option when she sees the unmistakable glint of a knife in her attacker's hand. It's after Ray piles the pressure on Dylan to complete another criminal job that April puts herself forward to do it in his place. But when the vulnerable youngster arrives at a local car park to drop off the stash, she is suddenly accosted by the hooded figure. Following the traumatic incident, April returns to the village to be comforted by Dylan. For April's sake, Dylan tries his best to make out that Ray will be understanding of her losing the drugs, but he secretly feels deeply concerned about what they could have coming. Meanwhile, Patty discovers that Dylan never arrived at the hostel, which Patty had coughed up cash for him to stay at. Worried for his safety, the compassionate vet becomes determined to move the teenager back in with him. But even if Patty can convince Dylan to call tenants home, he will find himself meeting some serious resistance from the rest of the village given Chas and Moira Dingle know of Dylan's involvement in the butler's farm break-in. Patty feels very protective over Dylan, our source adds. Ever since he helped treat up that nasty leg wound at the clinic, Patty has seen that Dylan isn't the troublemaker that people first thought he was. Patty's kindness isn't welcomed by everyone. In fact, Chas still feels totally outraged when she hears her ex's plan to put a roof over Dylan's head. With Liam Kavanagh still owning Patty and Mandy's pad, Chas goes as far as to urge her fiancé to evict the couple, which would also leave Dylan homeless again. But for the moment, Dylan's main worry is Ray, as he and April visit the woods to covertly meet up with him and confess that they lost his batch of drugs. Will Ray offer mercy to the terrified teenagers, or will he make them pay for failing to accomplish his evil mission?